Namaste. I didn't see you there. I was just meditating. So, if you guys didn't realize what this is about today, I'm actually going to talk about meditation and how meditation has actually helped me over some time. And then towards the end, uh, we're going to do a little bit of meditating. So, yeah, let's get into this. Yeah. So, why is meditation important? Man, so meditation can give you a sense of calm. It gives you a sense of peace and some balance throughout your body, throughout the whole body. Right? It can benefit your emotional well being. It can benefit your overall health. Okay, and these benefits don't end like when your meditation session ends. You carry it throughout your whole entire day. Like your day's a bit more calm, like you feel a bit like you feel just better, you feel overall better, like. And yeah, like it can actually also help some medical conditions, and at least with me with PTSD, it's helped me out, kind of like be able to kind of reduce some anxiety, some stress, um and anything that reduces anxiety and stress is very beneficial to you, especially if that's what you suffer with, right? Anything that helps you with anything is good for you, right? But meditation, it gives you that time to be alone. So, like, one of the things that I had trouble with, especially when before I started doing this meditation or started meditating, uh, I would have trouble just kind of being by myself, being okay being alone, right? Not in the sense that I didn't like being alone, but like I was always my worst enemy, right? And so when I started meditating, like it gave me my time to be like just okay, like just to chill, you know. And I was always, especially being former military, that I was always on the move. You're always on the move. You're always like, all right, I got to go do something. Bam, I got to go do this. I got to go do that. Like if I sat still, it was just kind of like, it's weird. Like I can't sit still. And so meditation gives you that practice to be able to like, ah, man, just chill, just relax and just have a good time and just be okay being with you. And so that that's helped out my mood a lot, you know. I mean, there's very some other things that that has helped a lot too, but like meditation has helped me a lot to kind of bring that down. Actually, be okay with certain things. Um, and you got to think about this, like dancing is in some sort can be or can be a meditative state, especially when you hear the right music. Honestly, I've been practicing a lot too, especially waving. Like if you're a waver, like it can put you in that meditative trance because you're just going with flows and energies and waves. Like I just did Whitney's second class from Poppin Tower, the Soulbotics crew mentorship, uh, and she was going. Whitney's, by the way, is an osteopathy or pathologist or osteo something. Man, I'm butchering it up. Okay, but I don't know. Yeah. So, but she kind of did this meditative, like where it's your body awareness. You have to see how your body is moving and feeling like the being equally balanced. And you stand up when you do this, and like the first one, she was just aware. She just had us be aware of where our feet was and how our body moved, and just try to get into an alignment. She talked about like your back alignment or uh, tail backbone awareness, I think it was. Um, but she had us kind of going through that, and it was at the end. The very first time I did it, I practiced, and man, I was feeling some kind of like cool stuff in my hips. I was just like, oh, oh, damn, I'm a bug now. So I started like, honestly, that day I worked on nothing but footwork because it just felt right. Today's, the one I did today or this week, right, um, was a bit more about, uh, like we added to that. So, 3 points of contact using your big toe, your fifth metatarsal, fourth metatarsal, and then your heel. So you got a little triangle like effect there, right? And then pressing on the ground, you're pressing on the ground, and you're just kind of like rocking your hips back and forth, and then like using the energy from the ground to produce that wave. So you're like really beginning the wave from like the foot down. So you push and you're just like, and I was just like, whoa, that feels dope, yo. I'm just pushing and I'm just like waving, pushing, waving. And then like, I didn't know if I was supposed to do that. Like, I was like, wait, I don't know. Am I still imagining I'm doing this or am I doing this? And I kind of just peeked my eye open and I seen her on the video just kind of going off. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go off. So I started feeling that. Like I really understood that. Even though like there was moments there that I would lose it, that I would lose that energy, and that's my practice. That's because I've been out of practice from meditation. And so I just using it, boom, just kind of letting that go again. And so that really got me back into like, you know what, I need to meditate. So, which is why I'm here, today I want to do this meditation, right? So what are 10 benefits to meditation? Number one, it reduces stress. Okay. It reduces stress. Especially for us, for some of us, we stress out a lot. We have to be able to reduce that. It can improve symptoms of stress-related conditions, including irritable bowel syndrome. So if you got that boo-boo problem, this is going to help you with that. And of course, something for people that have this, just like I do, post-traumatic stress disorder. Now, post-traumatic stress disorder doesn't necessarily mean that you were a veteran or you've been in combat. There's various different types of ways people get PTSD. It could have been from an abusive relationship. It could have been from a serious accident. It could have been from just anything. So, I feel you. If you have PTSD or think you have PTSD, hit me up. Like, I can relate to you 100%. I have PTSD. So like, and I'm not like ashamed to say it. Like, I have PTSD. So that's why I need to do this. Okay. And then fibromyalgia. That's I don't want to talk about it. Say some stuff that I know what it is, but I don't feel like talking about it. Okay. It also improves memory, so you become like, because you have to focus on breathing and what you're feeling. And like, especially when you go through guided meditations, they tell you like, oh, you're supposed to feel this. Make sure like you focus on your breathing. If you like, focus on other stuff, or you see yourself losing focus, come back to your breathing. So that helps your focus. And anytime you practice anything that helps with the focus, it's going to help your your memory, right? And so it also gives you mental clarity. Like in that time, like you're by yourself and you're just thinking. You're just like, at first, I would be like, this is stupid. Why am I doing this? Like, this doesn't work. What? Nah. And then all of a sudden, like, I gotta do homework. Huh. Well, you know what? I'm hungry. Well, I'm having this issue. And then I like towards the end, I end up like figuring out that problem. And so you do get that mental clarity. You pretty much figure out stuff on your own because you start gives you that clarity. Right. And then later on, that thing can help with like mental memory loss, especially in an older age, and dementia. Don't sleep on the dementia. Little thing about dementia, dancing actually helps reduce dementia because of spatial awareness. And that's something. So yeah, little fun fact there. Little FF. All right. So it increases increased attention. Man, I can't even say this damn word. It increases attention. Okay, so it helps you be more attentive to what people are saying. You know, you're you have more patience with attentions to pay attention. You know, so like because you have to be there and you have to be really attentive to what's going on in your body. So that's it. You're just practicing what you're going to be doing later on. Let me get some water. All right. And then it also enhances willpower. And so meditation develops the mental discipline needed to avoid bad habits. We all get into bad habits. You know, mine was smoking. Other people's might be drinking. Might be eating or might be, whatever it is. So being able to control those urges and desires will increase your willpower because that's under you're like, I gotta stop doing this stuff. It's water this time. So it helps you with sleep, better sleep. Meditation can shorten the time it takes to fall asleep and improve sleep quality. Yeah, there's different apps that help you with that. Like sometimes when you're meditating, like actually working on meditation, you're not supposed to fall asleep. But like if you're like me sometimes it just helps you go to sleep. You're just like, yeah, meditating, especially when I'm laying down. If I'm laying down on my back, I'm doing the meditation, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh man, I fell asleep. Man. So it's almost like a hypnosis type of thing. It just really relaxes you, especially because when you're doing all the breathing, you're trying to slow down your heart rate. You're really trying to get into this relaxed state instead of being all tense and, so you're really trying to chill. And so that really helps, so there's plenty of apps, then I'll get into that later, that use this type of method to help people go to sleep. Less pain. So it helps. That's number actually 6. So first of all, let me go back to the top. So number 1, it reduces stress. Number 2, it improves memory. Number 3, increases attention. Number 4, enhances willpower. Number 5, better sleep. And number 6, you'll have less pain. So meditation can reduce pain and boost emotion regulation. Together with medical care, this may help treat chronic pain. Yeah. Because it is pain is perceptive, right? So everybody feels pain differently. But sometimes what people don't understand is that our brain associates like the fight or flight response with pain as well. And so like if I have a pain that's right here, okay, like right here, and that's where I feel the pain. I've been feeling pain for a long time there, okay? And then like, but there's nothing really wrong, but I'm always feeling pain there. I'm like, I don't know. I always have pain there. Like it's not that it limits me or anything like that, but I always feel pain. And so you can actually, if you manipulate your skin, and that's what how they use like physio tape or kinesiology tape, right? And they move it one way and they tell you to move and you're like, oh, that still hurts. Boom, move your skin the other way. Move, nah, that still kind of hurts. Boom, you move it this way, and like all I'm really doing is this. If I push it down, pull it down like this, boom, or slide it that way, or like just pay attention to the tattoo. Like you see how it's moving up and down just like that as I'm pushing it. So say if I push it up this way and there's no pain, then some people will use the kinesio tape or some medical professionals tape your skin up, and then all of a sudden you'll be like, oh man, I don't feel any more pain. And that's because our skin is very sensitive to it has a lot of like neurosensitivity. That's why you can feel and touch and like, oh, that hurts. And that because it has a lot of those damn, I'm blanking out right now, but yeah, like not a lot of nerve sensitivity. Man, it's terrible. It's terrible. I can't remember this thing is. But it has a lot of sensory nerves. There it is. It's sensory nerves. And so, and that sometimes those sensory nerves in our mind, like once we feel stress, once we feel something, that's the reaction. So there might be nothing there, but it's just like it's a mental thing, but like since it's pain, since issues and pain just can't happen in our brain, it has to give us like a physical response. It'll send it to a place where like you felt a lot of pain before, because that's what it's used to. And so being able to, you know become a person that's like, okay, I'm a lot more positive because I'm not under stress, I'm not doing this and I'm not doing that, can eliminate those pain responses. And you just be like, wow, okay, I wasn't hurting, I was just stressed. Straight up. A lot of your injuries and a lot of your pain actually can come from stress, anxiety. And that's what meditation helps. Actually, so I'll get there. Okay. So we said pain, right? Another thing that helps with is lowers blood pressure. Okay. Blood pressure decreases during meditation and over time in people who meditate regularly. This can reduce strain on the heart and blood vessels and help prevent heart disease. So, the reason this happens, especially drops down blood pressure, same thing. It's anxiety, stress, you know, all of those things. Those are the main factors of when it comes to blood pressure. Also, obviously there's smoking, there's like bad eating habits and stuff like that, but uh, stress and anxiety actually have a lot to do with it too. So if you can drop down your stress, if you can drop down anxiety and can control those things, you start noticing that your blood pressure will drop because you have nothing to be worried about. You're in a much better mood. It can also, like, high blood pressure can also give you headaches. So if you feel like, man, like I'm having a lot of headaches, I'm having like migraines. Of course, you always have to go get checked out by a doctor. But if you have like high blood pressure, if you have anxiety, if you have stress, and you're having all these conditions, honestly, they can just stem from that one thing. And exercise and meditation can help. So, blood pressure, it helps lower blood pressure. Sometimes blood pressure is a kind of like can be a family thing, like, my dad has high blood pressure. And then I, like, that kind of runs in my family, being I'm not trying to use my words, but yeah, high blood pressure runs in the family. So, I try to do everything I can to keep that down. Might that be like reducing my anxiety levels, my stress levels, trying to do whatever I can to control my PTSD, because I'm trying to live. I'm trying to live longer. So, all right. It also reduces anxiety. Yeah. Regular meditation helps reduce anxiety and related mental health issues like social anxiety, fears, and obsessive compulsive behaviors. Yeah, dancers, especially some of y'all, or some of us can get have a social anxiety. And social anxiety is what now? Related to imposter syndrome. So all this is very connected, so it's good to get into these habits. Meditation will reduce anxiety. Anxiety can reduce blood pressure. So yeah, we just gotta continue. We'll continue on. All right. So what does meditation else help with? Okay. Here's another big one. Reduces depression. And that's involved with exactly the same thing. It's involved with anxiety. It's involved with stress and all that stuff. You see how like there's a pattern here. Like all of this stuff is it's the same things. So when it comes down to like with blood pressure, some of the reasons you have high blood pressure is if it's not heart related, it's because of anxiety, it's because of depression, it's because uh, stress. So they all work. It's all together. So like, why wouldn't you do this? Why wouldn't you like meditate? It's going to help you out. And then on top of that, you add a good exercise regimen to that, man. Like for what we do, we already dance, we're already exercising. And so this is the other part that kind of completes this process. So we're already dancing. Now we got to take care of the whole spiritual side. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And then imagine if you can connect this with our dance, which you should be getting to that level right now, anyways. But if you can connect this and this together and make your dance meditative, man, forget about it. Forget about it. There's been some moments there I'm like, yo, I'm flying right now. And I'm not even high. Man, what the hell did I take? Because I'm flying. Like, and it feels good. What's up, Deshaun? Yeah. Shout out to Deshaun. But yeah, but I'm flying when I'm like in a good meditative dancing state. So that's why meditation is important. Last one, it gives you greater compassion, makes you less of a hater. Like that's pretty much like don't be a hater. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it helps you because you're so about about your state that you're just like, you're in a much better mood. Like, and when you're in a much better mood, you're not gonna hate on people. And when you don't hate on people, like you're not worried about anything else about just, so like it all helps you out. But let me read what it says right there. Okay. It says greater compassion. Meditation can help you better understand yourself, find your best self, and increase positive feelings and actions towards other people. So it helps, man. Sometimes like, the crazy thing about all of this is that like we don't want it to work, especially if you like, oh man, I like to keep it real. I keep it 100. Like, then be 100 with yourself and try this out and don't say it's stupid. Like, for me, it's helped because having PTSD, it's hard to kind of control those emotions, especially when I especially when you go turbo. I use turbo because of the Wreck-It Ralph. I don't know if y'all understand, but like, especially when you go turbo, you're like, damn it. Like I crossed that threshold where I was like, that's it. I went to the next beyond and I can't control myself anymore. Who is this person doing this? Like, so this will help with that because you'll have much more awareness of what's your limit. You'll be able to acknowledge and actually catch yourself in those moments, so give this a shot, guys, So if you're a first timer or an unexperienced person that's meditated or just, rather follow somebody's meditation, there's plenty of free like videos on YouTube. Just go on to YouTube and type out guided meditation and it'll pop up. Something will pop up and go through there. Like, I don't like, try to meditate on my own because it's hard for me to get into that state unless I'm dancing, then I can get into that state. But then it's also the environment. So, that's, I go to the garden or I go somewhere where it's like really nice or something where it's woodsy and I just start like, I put on some, especially now lately, I've been putting like meditation music, and it's weird because it does work. It works. It's crazy. Put meditation music and I just kind of close my eyes and I just start, rolling, rocking back and forth, and then waving starts coming out. And I just start going off, man. And it's like, I don't care what is going on. I don't care what people are seeing. Like, if I feel like I don't want anybody to see this, then I find a secluded spot, but I'm just there in my feelings pretty much and just letting just things happen, and it's crazy how meditative like this dance could be because like you don't even think about the moves you're doing. When you're really like into the music, like you don't even think about what's going on. Like it's funny, huh? Like when people ask you, like, how do you come up with your moves? I'm like, I don't. They just happen. That they're like, well, how do you know what to do? I don't know how I know what to do. I just know what I'm doing when it's done. Like that's just but that's a meditative state, because you're just kind of focused on the movements. You're just focused on what's going on, or what you're feeling. You're breathing, you're kind of enjoying just the flow of everything, and just you're here, you're in your own zone. And so that's the thing that's dope about it, man. That's what I love about meditation. Yeah. So YouTube has, and then YouTube has meditation for all different types of levels, right? All types of experience. So there's also apps. There's different apps. I use like 3 different apps. Well, I have used 3 different apps. One of them is called Unplugged. Okay, Unplugged the way I found Unplugged was I have a Beachbody on demand, right? The Beachbody workouts, and the company, right? They have something called Beachbody on demand that has like home exercises and stuff like that. Different types of challenges. Well, they have one for meditation, and it's called Unstressed, and that's what I'm gonna use today. I'm gonna use Unstressed, and that has actually helped me out a lot. Just kind of being able to follow that. Though that's when I enjoy, when I'm actively meditating. But I also have a Calm, 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 and they have an app too. And I use that for sleeping. I like their sleeping one because they have different noises, and they have like the campfire just crackling, and they have like the rain music, and then they have just all different types and different sorts of stuff. So it's pretty dope, right? So those are the 3 that I use. It's called Unstressed, and that's just through Beachbody, but you have to kind of pay for that one. Calm, I mean, you have to pay for all of them. Not really sure how much. I got hooked up, so like I don't have to pay for them. But if you don't even want that, like there's plenty of free ones, and there's plenty of free videos on YouTube too, so you can just go that way. And so what I want to do now is I want to meditate right here. Okay. Now I'm going to share my screen. Give me 1 second. Let me share my screen. Share the audio. There it is. Bam. Oh, I can. Nah. Yeah. Share the audio. So I got it. Oh, look at that. That looks pretty cool. You guys see my notes on the side? It's my first time doing this. I'm a noob. Actually, hold on. Let me try to do this other way. I'm a noob. Such a noob. Serge is a noob. Share. Maybe window. Yeah. No, that's not going to work. Damn it. Whatever. I'm going to try this. So share screen, share. I forgot to share audio. Screen share.
Just bring it back to Lauren's gorgeous voice. Let's unstress.
Hi, I'm Lauren Ekstrom at Unplug Meditation. Today's meditation is about tapping into your superpower of calm. And we'll work with a little bit of repetition. Find a comfortable seat, and if it feels appropriate and right, allow your eyes to close. And take a moment to arrive. Feel your body connected to wherever you may be seated. Sensing the support of your spine connected to your chair, or the weight of your sitting bones as you ground and steady yourself here. And begin to turn your attention to the waves of breath moving into and out of your body. There's nothing you need to change, no other way you need to be. Your body knows how to breathe. And as you continue to observe the waves of breath, internally and silently on the inhale, repeat to yourself, I am calm. As you exhale, simply observe your body respond to the out breath. Notice how your shoulders drop, how your ribs soften, and how your heart hugs back into your chest. Inhale, I am calm. Exhale as you observe your body respond. Inhale, I am calm. Exhale as the body surrenders. And repeat here for several moments on your own. and beginning to let go of the repetition. And resting with your eyes maybe still closed. Noticing now this superpower of calm permeating your mind and your body. And as you prepare to bring your practice to a close, allow this superpower to come with you wherever you go, knowing that at any point in time, you can repeat that phrase to yourself again. Calling yourself back to this calm, present place. And from here, beginning to deepen your breath. Start to bring some movement back into your body and stretching through the hands and the legs. And as you're ready, in your own time, reopening your eyes as you carry your superpower of calm with you today.
That felt good. And if you're here watching me now, that means you
Yeah. Felt good. So just wanted to share a little bit about that. There was times that I just kind of like really let go, and I was just like, start melting into my chair. That's the cool thing about it. So if you guys are watching this on replay, make sure you hit pause right before that starts. Really get prepared and just get comfy, and then you're gonna like it, or rewind it. If you guys like that, if you like this meditation, I can do more of them, and I don't know, just kind of making a thing. It's like I feel good right now. I feel my day's accomplished. Already danced. I did kind of did most of my stuff, and so yeah, meditation. Don't sleep on it. It's going to make y'all feel good. This is it for today. Peace. Respect. I love you guys. And later, homies.